Hey, good morning. Well, it's still morning for me, but we're getting real close to this afternoon. I've had trouble with my internet again. I've been working on this thing since I got up this morning. I mean, my phone doesn't have internet. My laptop doesn't have internet. My smart TV, God forbid, I don't have any internet connections. So I've been, doing what the internet company has said. Unplug your modem, unplug your router. Wait 30 seconds, then replug it back in. And if you have a reset button on the back of your router, hit the reset button. Well, I did all this stuff a half a dozen times, and it wasn't working. So I took all the internet wires, or whatever you want to call them, out from behind the router and behind the modem, and I took them out and I replugged them back in. I unplugged everything from the outlet again, waited 30 seconds, plugged it back in, fired it up, and now it's working. I don't know. I have no idea. I have to get in touch with my internet provider and find out what the problem is. I don't want to give the name of my provider because I'm assuming it's probably operator error, all right? I haven't had to do this forever, When Carol was living here, she took care of all this, That was one of the things that she actually did do, Only kidding. But then, when she moved on to higher grounds, as we might say, she gave me a heads up and said, okay, you're going to have internet until blah, blah, blah. You might want to look into getting a provider for yourself. So I did, and I have this, but I'm not that guy for hooking things up. I even had my son, RJ. Him and me got in touch with one another, and he tried to help me set this thing up, and I should have just paid the additional $30 or whatever it was for one of the customer service representatives from the internet company to come out here and set it up for me. It would have been more than well worth the $30 because of the time that I've put in and the frustration that I've had, and I'm sure some of you have gone through all this, Next time, and still maybe this time, I might call up my provider and say, hey, I'll pay you the $30. Send somebody out here and fix these wires the way they're supposed to be. So that's my story on that. Anyway, good morning, people. To all of you, I'm sure you already had your coffee. I'm having mine. Good morning. Actually, this is my second cup. My first cup, I was so busy working on this dang internet snafu, my first cup got cold, all right? I don't like cold coffee. My mother she could sit there and have a small cup of coffee like this, God rest her soul, and she'll pour herself a cup of coffee. At that time, she was drinking coffee with what was the not milk, Coffee Mate. She would put that in just one spoonful, stir it up, and she could put that cup of coffee down and go back to it 3, 4, 5 hours later, pick that sucker up and take a mouthful here, a mouthful there. I can't do that, no. And then some of you people are into the mocha lattes and the no whip and it's chilled coffee. I just can't acquire that taste. No, I can't. All right, enough of my babbling. I got four minutes into this already. That's how my morning's going. Okay, let's see. Sir Prince and myself, we are social distancing one another. He's over here. No, he's not over here now. He must be out in the kitchen. But he's staying a good 3 feet away from me at any given time. No more than 6 feet away from me, but he is at least 3 foot away from me. And he's always, his face, his head is always pointed in my direction. Because he's got to know where the dad's at all times. He could be sleeping, and I'll be sitting out there in the kitchen at the kitchen table, reading my paper or whatever I'm doing. And out of a nice sound sleep, he'll just pop up like this, look, oh. And I'll go, calm down, I'm right here. And he'll look at me and go back to sleep. And I'm sure some of you people that have fur babies, whether they be dogs or not so much cats, but I'll throw cats in there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These four-legged creatures that love us more than themselves. That is their personality and their attitude. So kudos to our four-legged furry friends that are with us at all times. Cheers to Nastrovia. Let's put some down. Yes, you're coming live today from Warzy's house. I used to watch live from Daryl's house, Daryl Hall, but I'm going to steal his loop right there, okay, his hook. So you're live right now at Warzy's house, I changed things around since I was having problems with my internet. I'm sitting here at the counter, but in my living room, all right? Usually I'm sitting on the other side from my kitchen, sitting at the kitchen table talking to you guys. As you can see, my TV's in the background. So this is my first living room that you're seeing. Back there where the shade is, which I'm sure you can see that, and the doorway, that's my second living room. This house was built around 1837. Yep. And there's not a square room in this house. Ask me, I know that. Not that I'm that guy to do the lumber work or construction work, but I've had contractors in here, and they'd be scratching their head, and they say, Warzy, there's not a square corner in this house, a square room, whatever. I said, that's what I've been told, All right, enough all that jibber jabber. I am the virtual storyteller this morning. My throat, and as you can hear, I'm stuffed up. I have still lingering a little sinus infection. This side of my head and the skin here is just a little tender to the touch. I don't know why that is. There was a name for that years ago. My mom told me, God rest her soul. But I forget it now. And it's getting better, But a couple days ago, you just touch it. And it was just an inconvenient, tender touch, if you want to call it that. It didn't hurt. It was just, you knew it was there, if you know what I'm talking about. And if you know what it's called, let me know, okay? And I'm trying to stay off my NyQuil, daytime, nighttime, and stuff like that, because I'm still on a blood pressure pill. And some of the blood pressure pills, or I should say some of the NyQuils, Dayquils, cough medicines will interact and go against, if you're on a blood pressure pill, it'll spike your blood pressure. If you didn't know that, you know that now. So keep that in mind. Always get in touch with your family physician and say, hey, doc, I got this cold going on. I'm going to take, for example, I'm going to take Dayquil. Is that okay to take this with blah, blah, blah medication? And they'll tell you yes, or they'll say, nah, don't take that one. I recommend you take this medication to go with your blood pressure medication. So there's a little bit of, I shouldn't say useless, there's a little bit of information that might help you out, or might be where you're going to say, damn, that's why my blood pressure's been spiking. I've been taking this Dayquil or NyQuil for the past 4 days, and I've been doing my blood pressure reading, and it's up. Well, there's the reason why. Okay? All right. Good enough. Birthdays today. Bruce Willis's birthday is today. The young man, happy birthday, Bruce Willis. He's 65 years young, and his net worth is approximately $200 million. And apparently, from the research I did, he's one of the, if not the highest paid actors out there today. Hey, if you got a good trade and you're in demand, you know, it's all about supply and demand. There's only one Bruce Willis. You know, you're going to pay the price or you're going to get somebody else. Yeah. Another birthday today. Harvey Weinstein. It's his birthday today. Not that I shouldn't even go there, but it's his birthday today. He's 68 years old, and I tried to find out what his net worth was. And most of those, you know, when I'll punch into Google or ask Google, what's the net worth of blah, 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 the voice will come up and give me the net worth. It's not doing it with Harvey Weinstein. I don't know why that is, but it is just that. And he was born in Flushing, New York, which I didn't know that. So, now that we know all of that information, 3-day weather forecast. We're going to go to Flushing, New York. I was going to go to Bruce Willis's home place, but ironically, and I didn't know it, he wasn't born in the United States. He was born in Germany. So there is some useless information for you for your next trivia quiz night. He was born in West Germany. I didn't know that. I'm assuming he's a United States citizen now, I think. Who knows, right? Okay, Flushing, New York. 3-day weather forecast. Today, Thursday, March the 19th. The high is going to be 54. The low was 49. And it's going to be cloudy today in Flushing. Friday in Flushing, New York, 74 for a high, 45 for a low, and it is going to be cloudy. Saturday in Flushing, the high is going to be 50, the low is going to be 34, and partly cloudy today. Let's put down some caffeine here, or I need to put some down, and then we'll come back over here to Tower City, Pennsylvania. Cheers. By the way, before I forget, even though those two birthdays are kind of important, all right, Bruce Willis and Harvey Weinstein, there is a very, very important birthday out there today. At least it's very important to me. My baby sister, Mary Weitzel Wojnakowski. She lives over there in Georgia. If you all could, show her some love and wish her a happy birthday. I'll have it posted on my Facebook, you know. And if you know her and you're friends with her on Facebook, just go over to her Facebook and say, yo, your oldest brother said happy birthday, and I want to wish you a happy birthday also. So, Mary, I love you. I miss you. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day today. God bless you. Stay healthy. Tell Raymond I said hello to. And, of course, tell all the family, all right? Hope, Lizzie, Brian. Tell them all I said happy birthday. And the same goes for Raymond, Roy, Buckle, which is Roy T. Good morning to you and happy birthday. I love you guys. Tina, good morning. No, it's not your birthday. And it's not the other birthday. So it's all about this head coat I got going on. Tina, good morning. Kaylee, good morning. How you doing working out in your room down there, which would have been your dad's man cave? Really? You took it over. I seen where Leo had to go and start doing his work. Yeah. You know what, Leo? Spend a couple $1,000 and do that room right away, too. Make that into a nice, tiny office. When it has to be an office, then you'll have it all hunkered down and, you know, it'll be your private. And put a lock on that door so nobody can come in and bother you. I'm telling you. All right. Who else we got there? Nicholas, Noah, good morning to you. I love you guys. Cheryl, good morning to you. I guess that's about it on that. All right. Tower City, 3-day weather forecast. Oh, Tammy, good morning to you. Over here in Tower City, Thursday, today, the high is going to be 58. The low's 50 degrees, and it's cloudy. You know, there's no vitamin D whatsoever out there, which you can see in my living room and out my front door there. See that? There is no vitamin D there. Friday in Tower City, 72 is going to be the high, 36 is the low, and 50% chance of showers on Friday. That's going to make our grass grow, you know. Saturday, over here in Tower City, the high is going to be 45, the low is going to be 25, and it's going to be partly cloudy on Saturday. Saturday, as I told you, probably on my past videos, one of them anyway, Sir Prince is not going to be happy with me. Now, he's going to see his groomer, and he was standing there when I made my phone call to the groomer, and he kind of looked up at me like, "What are you doing? Really? I'm fine. I don't want to go to the groomer. I don't need to do that, you know?" But, yeah, he's going Saturday, and he's going to get his hair groomed, and he's going to get a nice shower / bath, and he'll come back looking and smelling pretty. And that's taken away from my Saturday morning. My plans were I wanted to go to the York Expo Center for the RV show. That's going on this Saturday if you're in that area. I've told you that before, but it's free parking. There will be shuttle buses from what I understand for you to take the shuttle bus from wherever you're parking or in that general area over there to the Expo Center. And it's $10 admission. So it'll be a good time. I'm assuming they didn't cancel it. Check your local listings on that. I could be wrong on that too, all right? Although I'm never wrong. We know that. All right, I think that's about it. Today is National Let's Laugh Day. We need something to laugh at today. So, you know, crack a joke to your fellow employees or your fellow friends, neighbors, whatever, you know. And take care of yourselves. Keep that distance of, at least 3 feet away. And don't shake hands. And make sure you're constantly washing your hands and try not to touch your face. I know that's kind of hard to do, you know. I noticed on my few videos I talked about that, and there I am. It's just a natural thing to go up and touch. There's times when I'm scratching my eyes, and but I try to follow the rules and regulations right now, and so far it's working, I guess, you know. All right, that's it, I think. What am I doing tonight for dinner? I think I got some pork chops thawing out. I might do some pork chops tonight, even though pork is not my friend. But I'm trying to eat out of my freezer instead of running down and going to the local grocery store. I did stop the other day at the local Goodwill to drop off some appliances I had here that I no longer use or need. So I dropped those off, and surprisingly, the building itself was all locked up. I usually like to go inside the local Goodwill, especially when I drop stuff off. I'll go in there and I'll walk around the appliance section or the kitchen section to see what kind of gadgets they have, and you can usually get a decent price on them, you know. And I'll buy the gadgets and I'll use them for a month, 2 or 3, and then when I get tired of them, I'll take and get rid of them, unless it's something that I can use at all times. I have to go out and get myself a nice little steel, or maybe the word isn't steel, but I got to get me a spatula. I made the mistake, last week? I got rid of a lot of utensils that I'm not using here in the kitchen, and one was my little spatula. I have a spatula here, but it's not metal. It's that rubber spatula for non-stick frying pans. It's okay, but not like a good metal spatula for when you want to flip your eggs, you know, for that dippy egg once over easy. So I got to go out and get me a spatula. I might have to break down, when we get the okay to go out and about and go into stores. Maybe I'll stop over there at Wally World and pick up a $4.99 spatula or whatever they cost. But okay, that's it, folks. Like I said, I think I'm doing pork chops tonight for myself. I got some salad fixings here. I want to finish that up before it goes bad. And that's about it, I guess. You guys have a great day today. Let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods, what the weather's like, what your plans are for the weekend, if anything. Excuse me. Lloyd, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. RJ, Chrissy, good morning. I love you guys. I'll talk to all of you later on. Get in touch with me if you have any questions or comments. Send them to me in a private message on Messenger or in the comments section down below on my YouTube channel, if you will. And if you haven't signed up for my YouTube channel, if you wouldn't mind, after you hit that like button, of course, slide on over to the right-hand side there, and there's a button there that says subscribe. Hit that, subscribe to my channel. And then when you subscribe, there will be a little black bell, and hit that black bell twice. Because if you only hit it once, it will tell you occasionally that I made a video. But if you hit it twice, it will tell you every time I make a video. Not that you have to watch it right then and there, but it will let you know. Instead of you wondering, I wonder if Warzy made a video today. You'll be nudged. You'll know. And you can watch it anytime at your leisure, whether you're on a break at work or you're just bored at the house or, whatever the case may be. And also let your friends and family know about my video, all right? This thing is all about virtually talking about nothing. Whatever comes into my head, other than what little bit of research I do, all right? It's always unscripted. I try to do my best not to talk about politics. And I've been pretty good so far. Now, again, if you go on my Facebook, that's another story, all right? All right, that's all I got to say. Thank you, God, for another day on earth, folks. All right? Love your family, your kids, grandkids, your sons and daughters, your loved ones, because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. Remember that. And don't forget that. And try to always, when you finish a conversation with your loved ones, when you're going to hang up the phone or even on a text, whatever it might be, or a conversation when they're at your house, when they're leaving, departing you, or you departing them. Always get a little bit of eye contact and say, hey, I'll talk to you later on. I love you. See you later. I don't like to say goodbye. I try to say, see you later, All right, guys. Again, thank you, God, for another day on earth. Pray to your God about this virus that's going on. Say a prayer to him or her, whatever your God might be, to help us overcome this nasty war/virus. All right? Take care of one another. I'll talk to all you later on. Let's do it one more time. Good morning, Lucille. All right, guys. God bless you. Take care. I'm going to punch out on 3. We're at 24 minutes into this video. Holy cow. Why Jesus Maria? All right, on 3. 1, 2. Come on. Give me a big smile now. Have a great day, folks. Thursday. Good morning. Smile. Here we go.